Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm doing pot stickers and edamame for her side. You can find pot stickers pretty much anywhere nowadays in the frozen section. You can find them at Trader Joe's. I just pan fry them and then add a little bit of water and put the lid on top to steam them. My boyfriend got me a chocolate raspberry cake to celebrate 500k followers. Yay! Thank you guys so much. I can't believe it. I'm shook. So I'm giving her a slice of the cake because the girls didn't have any last night with us. I'm adding raspberries, and for the note, I'm writing this one for Maxine since you guys always ask me if I write her a note. I do. She's in kindergarten though, so it's a lot simpler. I wrote, Maxine, thank you for always staying on green. That means that she's behaving in her class. I love you. And that's it. Thank you guys. Bye. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm making teriyaki chicken and rice. I used the teriyaki sauce to mix it with the rice to give it more flavor. And I'm adding the chicken right on top of the rice in the bento box. I steamed up some broccoli and I'm adding that for her side. I'm also going to add a slice of my banana snickerdoodle cookie butter swirl bread. I posted the video for this bread recipe a few days ago, so just look for that if you want to make it. I'm adding a little bit more cookie butter on top of the bread. You can also use honey. I'm going to cut up some cantaloupe, and I got these food picks. They're super long and they have cute little stars and hearts on them, so I'm just using this one. And I'm just adding the slices onto the food pick. I always get asked if the girls save the food picks and if they bring them back home. And they do, so I just wash them and reuse them. Now I'm writing, you are some kind of wonderful. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I made a egg salad sandwich. So a lot of you guys always ask me how I think about my lunches and how I plan it. I usually don't plan at all. I just see what I have, and you can tell right here I didn't know how to cut them. I kind of wanted to make them into little flowers, but it didn't work, so I just put the little cherry tomatoes on top. I'm adding some pieces of pretzel sticks in there as well. Now I'm gonna take some lychees. I call them lychees. Some people call them lychees. And this is what they look like. You just peel it right off, and then in the middle there's a seed, so I'm taking that out. And I'm just gonna add that to the bento box. They're super sweet and yummy. Try one if you haven't. I'm also adding some champagne grapes. They're tiny little baby grapes. And I added some strawberry popping boba and a lemon cookie. And now for the note, I'm writing, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. It's such a classic quote, and I love it. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm making blackened salmon Caesar salad. I'm starting off by cutting up some romaine lettuce, adding Caesar dressing to it, and mixing that well. I'm going to add the lettuce onto the bento box and then taking the blackened salmon and adding that right on top. It came out super juicy and yummy. I'm slicing up some tomatoes to add to the salad and doing the same with a couple of lemons. Can't have any salmon or Caesar salad without the lemon, so that is a must-have. I'm topping it off with some Parmesan cheese, and our salad is complete. Now I'm adding a cutie orange with our daisy food pick, some Cool Ranch corn nuts, and a SpongeBob Krabby Patty gummy. And for our note, I'm writing, Dear Math, grow up and solve your own problems. This is how I feel about math. I hate it. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm doing my own version of a Lunchables. First, I'm cutting out some dill Havarti cheese and some ham, putting that together and adding that to the bento box, topping it off with a little cute heart. Next, I'm going to do the same thing with some black pepper turkey and pepper jack cheese. I'm topping this one off with a little star and adding Ritz crackers in the middle. Now I'm trying a new way to cut these grapes. I'm doing zigzags in the middle. I like to cut my kiwis this way, and I tried it with the grapes. It came out super cute. Now I'm cutting up some strawberries small so she can eat it with a fork. Now I'm adding these cute Korean peach gummies. They look like the peach emoji. I got these adorable food pics from Daiso. Now for the note, I'm writing, sometimes you can't see yourself clearly until you see yourself through the eyes of others. And this is a quote from the amazing Ellen DeGeneres. Happy Pride Month! Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I made some jjajangmyeon. It's a Korean black bean noodle. I'm adding that to the bento box. These noodles are great because they don't have broth, they don't get soggy. I'm adding some green onion kimchi. My mom grew the green onions in her garden. When I went to go visit her, we made the kimchi together. I'm cutting some kimchi and adding some slices to her lunch as well. She loves eating kimchi with her black bean noodles. Lastly, I'm adding some orange gum. I used to eat these when I was little. Now I'm writing just a little note to say I appreciate everything you do. I love you. Even though they're kids, I do like to tell them that they are appreciated. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today is my first bento box for the year. The girls are back at school and it was Maxine's birthday on the 1st of January, so I wanted to make this one super special. Pursuit Farm sent me this beautiful Japanese Wagyu, so I just rendered it and then just seared it with its own fat and added a little bit of salt. It's literally like butter and you don't need anything else. Looks so yummy. And now I'm just adding some rice. The slices of Wagyu right on top of the rice. This is definitely the bougiest bento box I've made. I'm topping it off with a quail egg and flaky salt. I made blackberry, raspberry, and blueberry tanghulu and added those on sparkler food picks. And now for the note, I'm writing, Happy New Year. Your next chapter is going to be amazing. Happy birthday. Let's make some lunch for my kids. The other night we had jjajangmyeon and I had the sauce left over, and growing up I ate it with rice. I added the jjajangmyeon sauce in first and now I'm gonna make a bear with my rice. I'm just using white steamed rice and I shaped it into an oval for the head and circles for the ears, smaller ovals for the arms, and circles for the little feet. And now he's in a nice warm jjajang sauce bath. I used a cat puncher and punched out some facial features with seaweed. If you don't have the puncher tool, you can always use teeny tiny scissors to cut out the face shapes. I added eyes, nose, paw prints, and ears. Next, I'm adding some Bitsy's cookies. They say smart cookie, imagine and laugh on them. They're super cute. I'm slicing up an orange and cutting them into triangles so they're easier to eat. I found these strawberry gummies at my Korean store. And now for the note, you are the only person you need to be good enough for. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I'm making a baby shrimp Caesar salad. I'm adding croutons, Parmesan cheese, and some black pepper on top. I'm putting the Caesar salad dressing on the side so the salad doesn't get soggy, and slicing up some lemons for the salad as well. I'm also slicing up some grapes vertically. I was told I was slicing them wrong in the other videos, so here they are sliced vertically. I'm adding some blueberries and some hot Cheeto fries because those are Addie's favorite. It's Nevada Reading Week, so for her note, I'm going to be quoting another author. It matters not what someone is born, but what they grow to be, by J.K. Rowling. She wrote all the Harry Potter books, which I love. This lunch is super simple. You can even substitute the shrimp with some chicken if you'd like, and buy a salad kit, and it's all ready to go. I'm going to add an ice pack, and that's it. Let's make some lunch for my kids. Today I added quinoa to my white rice. Quinoa is high in fiber and protein, so super good for you. I made Korean short ribs called kalbi and added that with the rice. I'm slicing up some apples, and since Easter is coming up, I'm using a bunny-shaped fruit cutter. The cutter got broken, so I had to use the other side, so it was a little bit trickier to cut out the little heads. But look how cute they are. I'm going to add those to the bento box, and then I barbecued up some corn on a skewer. They came out so cute and delicious. So I did 4 little skewers. I could probably eat a million of those myself. And I added a fortune cookie. For her note, I wrote, radiate positivity. I know everything right now seems scary and uncertain, but I know that we will overcome this and we will do it together.